Hey guys, it's Sam, SeeMe45 here again. Today doing a video thanking all the new people who've joined this channel, and as well showing off some of my stack that I've had so far and getting y'all up to date so you don't have to watch all my stack update videos going up. First off, I want to thank Argent Appeal and A and G for both giving me a shout out. I'll leave their names on screen and in the description if anyone hasn't subbed to them already, although they are both bigger than me. It really meant a lot when you guys did that for me. It makes me feel very welcomed into the community and appreciated it a lot. With me just starting out, it was a little intimidating seeing everyone with their big stacks of gold and silver, like these huge ones. And now I think I can actually appreciate the fact that I'm just starting off and just starting to build my wealth. And to all the new subscribers, I'm just going to go over kind of what this channel's about. This channel's main focus is to just show off and track my progress in my stack and my wealth building journey. My first video was my first 2 silver coins I ever bought, some overpriced silver eagles. I spent 92 bucks on those. Since then, I've tried to do a couple prediction videos, but obviously I need to be in the space a lot more before I'm even close to qualified to make those anymore, so I'm just going to stop on those. But, yeah, I'm not going to try to pretend that some of my purchases weren't dumb or over my pay grade or stuff I couldn't afford. But collecting all these coins and bars has been a blast, and it's low-key my new obsession. I want to thank everyone who has supported my channel up to this point, and I thank everyone who's just joining me as well. But without further ado, let's roll the intro. Hey guys, if you want to see more videos just like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world for me and encourages me to keep making videos just like this one. Now let's take a look at my stack. To give this video a little more structure, I am going to start off with my copper, silver, and then transition to my gold and platinum. Alrighty, so first things first, we're showing off my copper. So this is probably the least value. I got each of these for $3 a pop. That's the back of it actually. So this is the Morgan dollar one. This is going to be my Walking Liberty one. I got a Buffalo as well. And I also got this cool just commemorative coin. All of these are like America 250 ones. They're actually kind of starting to fade just because I've been touching them a lot. Right here you can see an America 250. Right here there's an America 250. And right here there's an America 250. I can kind of close up. If it wants to focus. Yeah. They're really hard to see on the copper. But yeah, right there it says America 250. They'll probably wear off after time. But even then, I just like having these ones just so I can feel them. Because, it kind of sucks feeling at my other ones just because of how nice and much more money these are. These are like 1/20th the value of silver, which is already 1/70th the value of gold, so it's nice to have one I can feel. This one has a really cool back, though. If you look at that, just really cool. This one, will never fade unless, I drop it 100 times. But obviously I adore these coins. Yes. Might as well just show the back of these ones. All 3 of these copper, like the Morgan, the Walking Liberty, and the Buffalo, they all have the same back, which is this like eagle, classic US Mint stuff. So very cool. The next thing I'm also going to show off, this one also really isn't worth that much, but I love it just because I think it's a cool part of my collection, is my sterling silver fork. This is, I believe, Webster. It's used for like lemons and olives, just kind of like a tiny little fork. I believe it's about 5 grams in total, so sterling silver. It's only like 4 grams, which isn't that much, but maybe 20 bucks. I just think it's gorgeous. I love the design of it. It's really cool. I'll probably never use it, but I don't know. I love having it as part of my collection. There is a little bit of tarnish right here, but that doesn't really bother me. Silver wears out over time, and since I'm not going to be really using it, I don't think it'll tarnish that much more. And if it does, you can always just clean it. Right? Put that up there. Let's see, what am I going to go for next? Well, since I went over my copper Sunshine Walking Liberty and stuff for my America 250, we might as well go over my other ones. Plus the Philharmonic coin while I'm here. But I'm not going to take these ones out of their sleeve, but you can see they're very much similarly the same design. Although you can see the America 250 right there has been preserved a lot more. Here's the Buffalo as well. Honestly, at first I didn't appreciate it as much, but I think the Buffalo might be my favorite out of the 3. I like the Walking Liberty the most just because, obviously it looks like the, the Silver Eagles. But I don't know, I can appreciate this Buffalo a lot. Obviously you can see the Sunshine Mint mark right there. Here's the Walking Liberty back. All these obviously are, if it wants to focus, stamped to show they're not the actual, coins. And over here, you can also see the Morgan dollar one. This one's very cool. It honestly reminds me of more of like a foreign coin, but obviously it's very cool. So this is probably my least favorite out of all of them. But then we also go to my favorite silver coin, probably my most recent purchase. This one right here, my Philharmonic coin. This one's more personal to me just because I play a lot of music, and especially like I played the violins before, and I just love music a lot. All the music I use in my videos is made by me, so this coin, I just have a great appreciation for this coin. I also do love that it's from a foreign mint. I honestly think I might prefer the foreign mint ones over US mint coins. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I see there's a little bit of, I don't know what that is, maybe tarnish, maybe something else on this coin, but otherwise it's almost a mint condition coin. But this is most of my silver rounds right here. And if we go over here, got my silver bars. These right here are, secondary market. I got them for a really good price at spot price. It was 58 bucks. There's not much to say about them. They have all the ones. They're all Buffalo themed, which, goes along with this one over here. My favorite, silver round I have. That's not my Philharmonic one. The Buffalo's really cool. So show it in the back, compare them. Obviously, this is a much bigger one. They look like they have a slightly different design. Obviously, this is a secondary market, and this is from a Sunshine Mint. So these were obviously made by, not a mint. You can even tell just because they don't have a mint mark on them, but I think they're very gorgeous either way. Just give them the back. This one I tore the sticker a little bit, just so we could see the back. And that actually does it for my silver. Now, next, I'm going to move on to my gold, just because I have a little bit more gold than platinum. We're going to start off with my lesser value thing. This is a really cheap one I got just as kind of like a bonus when I went to the shop. So right here, it's an MS70, so that's perfectly graded. It's, it's a little commemorative coin. Day of the Dead. It's a rose skull. This is only 1/200th of an ounce, so it's like a very small amount of gold, like less than a gram. However, I just think it's an absolutely gorgeous coin. My camera isn't good enough to show it, but it does say, the price, what it's for, Dia de los Muertos. I think it's how you say it in Spanish. Really bad accent. I'm sorry for anyone if you speak it. But other than that, it's just a gold coin. It's just a little kind of cool bonus for my collection. Now, I'm going to go into the big ticket items. My gold coin, my bigger gold coin, and my platinum. So, this is my gold coin right here. Or at least my main one. It's like, I believe, 5 peso. It's from 1955. And it's just a gorgeous coin. It's about 1/8 of an ounce of gold, I want to say. So obviously, it's not a full one, but it's just a gorgeous coin. Look at this thing. I don't really know who that is, but you're probably a cool dude. Like I said, I don't know. This is probably, I've never really owned gold before. This one, I got this and the other coin I got at the same time. And there's something I can just really appreciate about the yellow color of it. Like, I love my platinum. Platinum's obviously my favorite metal. But there's just something so regal about this. I don't know how to describe it. I wish my camera would focus more so you guys could really appreciate it. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this thing. And to go alongside it, we have a platinum coin that's very much almost a similar value to it. So this one is from Perth Mint. Let me show you the front. Nearly perfect condition. I don't think it's BU, but it's very close. Gorgeous coin. Queen Elizabeth. It's a 2021. If you look at the back, it is the seal, leopard seal. It's a gorgeous coin. I love how it's like shiny on the seal, but it's like a matte finish around it. I actually appreciate matte finishes on coins and stuff like that, just because it, it stays nicer longer. Obviously, I didn't plan on handling this with my bare hands anyways, but this is an absolutely gorgeous coin. Like I said, this is like my most prized possession, my favorite coin I have. It's worth a good amount of money. It's 1/3 of an ounce of platinum, which platinum's at like $16.50 right now. So the metal value of this coin is like $550. It's pretty valuable. But obviously, it's more about similar value to this one. 1/8 of an ounce of gold. It's probably like around the same price. Either way, like I said, these are my 2 big ticket items right here. But anyways, that's pretty much my entire stack right there. Here's what it looks like up top. Very gorgeous. I don't know, it's nice to have actually something built up now. When I first started, it was just 2 coins. Obviously, a lot of the stuff I had in my original videos isn't there because I traded them in for this coin right here, so I could have this to compare to each other. Probably not the smartest move, but I really like having my gold coin there. Or actually, I traded them in for both of these, but I don't know. Either way, it's very gorgeous, and we're going to go back up to me. Well, that's my completed stack right there. AppMex, I obviously have it all inputted into an app. Values it at 1651.88. Obviously I wouldn't be able to sell it for that much, but I'm pretty sure that's the purchasing price of it according to them. Obviously, yeah, so the sell price would probably be like 90% of that or even less if you include premiums and that. It's also not including the fork and the copper, but that's maybe 30 bucks right there. Like 5 grams of silver, like a sixth of an ounce is probably 20 bucks maybe. And obviously it's junk silver, so it's probably a little less. And the copper was $3 each, and they've obviously diminished in price or quality. So those are probably not even worth the $3 I bought them for anymore. But either way, I still love my entire stack. And honestly, I appreciate you guys for watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Appreciate you guys.